Guys, I wanted to come on today and I wanted to talk to you about vinyl. I noticed that some people still struggle with understanding the difference between, the vinyl. Is it permanent? Is it removable? Is it heat transfer? And so you kind of get caught up in some of the language out there for your vinyl. So one of the things that I want to tell you, or a few of the things I'm going to tell you, is that with your vinyl, there are going to be some distinguishing characteristics with your vinyl to help you to know what type of vinyl that is. So today I'm going to start out with heat transfer vinyl. Okay, so this is HTV, heat transfer vinyl. Anytime you see those letters HTV, that means that it requires heat in order for it to work. Okay, so if you bought this in the store because it was so pretty and glittery and shiny, and you want to put it on a mug, it's not going to work without heat. Okay, so this would not be the right type of um, vinyl that you would want to use for a mug. Okay, but if you wanted to say put the word faith across your t-shirt, then this would be the type of vinyl that you would use. So the distinguishing characteristics that you're going to look for is that, number one, even if it didn't say HTV, I already know that this is heat transfer vinyl. The reason I know it is because, number one, it has a very clear, shiny side to it, and on the inside of it, it has a matte look to it. So my camera is shining on this to make it look shiny, but it really has a matte, like a dull side to it. And then the other side is the side that is the shiny side. This shiny side is going to protect your vinyl on the inside. So that matte side, that is your vinyl. This is just a clear plastic piece to protect your vinyl from the heat when you're applying it onto your shirt. So I'm going to show you here. So here I have there. So here I have my mat. So if I was getting ready to place that, let's say I put the words faith on my t-shirt and I'm getting ready to iron it on. So what I would do is I would take and I would place this vinyl onto my mat with the matte side like that. Okay. So the matte side would be facing me and the shiny side would be up against my mat. And I don't really have this on here, guys, so that's why I look crooked. But this is how it would look. Let me see if I can pull it down so it looks right. There we go. So this is how you would put the HTV onto your mat, okay? So you actually have the dull matte side and then you have the shiny side. So the shiny side is going to be laying up against your mat. The reason for that is because when you get ready to iron this on, this right here is your vinyl. This side is going to protect your vinyl. Okay, so this shiny side is going to protect your vinyl to keep you from burning the vinyl and having the vinyl to stick directly to your iron or your heat press or whatever you may be using to actually apply this to your t-shirt. So anytime you're looking to work with heat transfer vinyl, if it doesn't say HTV, the distinguishing characteristics is, do you have the clear, shiny plastic side, and does it have a matte side on the back? That matte side is your vinyl, okay? This is not your vinyl. This is your vinyl protector, okay? So this is heat transfer vinyl, okay? Now, with heat transfer vinyl, you can buy this at Walmart, you can buy it at Target, you can get it at any of your craft supply stores. And if you live in an area, Google vinyl shops, t-shirt shops, wholesale t-shirts. A lot of times you will find that you have some places in your local area that sell vinyl besides the craft stores, and you can get better deals in the at your local stores in local vinyl shops instead of going into Walmart, Target, or to the craft places. This vinyl I purchased from a local vinyl shop here called Join Us, okay? And they're online, so you can Google them. It's JOINUS, Join Us. And even though they may not be in your area, you can purchase their vinyl from them off of the internet. Okay, so this is heat transfer vinyl. That being said, a lot of people get it confused, and for some reason, they think that in order to use the heat transfer vinyl, you have to have transfer sheet. Okay, so this is transfer paper. Okay, this is Cricut transfer um, paper, and it's not really paper, but it's actually Cricut transfer. Okay, so this right here, transfer, guys, this transfer is the same thing as this clear plastic piece right here. These are the same. They are the same thing. They do the same thing. It's going to help you to remove your vinyl and get it to adhere to your transfer. And then once it adheres to your transfer, then you can apply it to whatever you need it to. Okay. Now, that being said, you will not use this on heat transfer vinyl because your heat transfer vinyl already has a transfer. Okay. It already has the clear glossy that you need. This is your transfer. And just food for thought for you guys is that once you use this to iron something on, you can save that clear plastic piece to use it as transfer. Okay. Your transfer sheets going forward. So don't throw that clear plastic piece away because you can use it, to like when you're using the permanent vinyl or the removable vinyl, you can use this clear plastic piece to pull up those that removable or permanent vinyl, just like you would this. So if you don't have this on hand and you have some of the clear that you've used laying around, pick it up and use it. You don't necessarily have to run out and buy this transfer paper, this transfer sheet. Okay. So this is your transfer. This clear, shiny plastic piece, this is your transfer, okay, for heat transfer vinyl. All right. So these two, you don't use them together. Okay. So if you thought that you needed to get heat transfer vinyl and you need to get the transfer, no, this already has its transfer with it. Okay. So I hope that's clear with the heat transfer vinyl. And like I said, I go to a shop here. So I get all kinds of colors. This is another one that I actually got from the shop, the vinyl shop. Join us here in Dallas, Texas. And one of the things you're going to notice about your heat transfer vinyl, it'll come in rolls. It'll also come flat if you go into some of the vinyl shops. It'll be just like a sheet of paper, okay? And you can get all types of colors and things like that. So that is your heat transfer vinyl. Next, I'm going to show you additional heat transfer vinyl. And again, if it doesn't say heat transfer vinyl, you're going to know that it's heat transfer vinyl just by the characteristics that I just described to you. Hopefully that's not really noisy. My speaker's right there. So this is also heat transfer vinyl, okay? Again, it has the shiny transfer sheet right here. And then on the inside, it has a matte look that's dull. This is my vinyl. This is your vinyl here. This is your vinyl protector, your transfer, okay? So again, when I get ready to iron this on, this is going to be facing me, and that shiny side is going to be facing your mat. Okay, it's going to be laying flat up against your mat. Anytime you're working with HTV, you have to mirror the image. Okay, you have to mirror the image. All right, can't stress that enough. And if you don't mirror, you may as well trash it because you can't save it at that point. If you've already, cut it, it's a wrap. Okay, so if you don't mirror, you're just gonna have your letters backwards. Okay, so you have to make sure anytime you're working with HTV that you do mirror the image. Okay, so I'm trying to keep this video really, really short on HTV. I'm just gonna around here so you guys can see. And so what I'm going to show you is that here I have the word faith, okay? And when I click on make it in the top right hand corner, I click on make it, it's going to ask you over on the left hand side here of your screen, it's going to ask you, do you want a mirror? And it has like a little radio button here that you would go left for right for yes. So what you want to do is, guys can see it. So what you do is you want to make sure that you mirror the image. So you see how it's going in the right direction. You're just going to click this little mirror button here, and I'm actually pointing right here. You're just going to click that button, and now you're going to see the letters going to um, go in the opposite direction. So anytime you're working with HTV, you must fix mirror. If you do not fix mirror and you cut this out, you miss the throw it in the trash because there's nothing in it. Okay? So anytime you're using HTV, you must. I can't stress that enough. And as crafters, we've all done it. I've done it where I forgot to hit mirror and, you know, so good. And just throw it in the trash. All right. So that is it. Questions that I wanted to address on heat transfer vinyl, and I'm gonna do some periodically. I'm gonna do some short videos on vinyl and different topics and things like that. And so this is just the first one, and I want to keep them at 15 minutes or less. Okay, so right now I'm at 11 minutes. So heat transfer vinyl, HTV stands for heat transfer vinyl. Distinguishing characteristics, you're going to have your transfer side, which is going to be the clear, shiny side. And then you're going to have the matte, dull side, which is the back. That is your vinyl. That is the side you want facing you. The transfer side is going to be up against your matte. And you're going to make sure that you mirror inside Cricut Design Space before you actually cut that vinyl, okay? And then to get it to stick, you're going to have to apply heat. That's either with the iron, with the heat transfer and heat press, or whatever you have to actually iron it on. Okay. If you have any questions, guys, about this tutorial, feel free to reach out. People reach out to me all the time and ask me questions, and I do not have a problem with it. And normally I'm pretty quick in responding unless I'm working. Then it may take a minute, but normally I'm pretty quick in responding. If you're currently in my Facebook group, Candoris's Cricut and Creative Crafters, thank you guys so much for being in my Facebook group. And if you're currently subscribed to my YouTube channel, then thank you guys for subscribing to my YouTube channel. And if you are seeing my video for the first time and you like my tutorials, then please like, share, and subscribe. Spread the word, guys, about my YouTube channel, okay? Because I'm truly here to help people. I really am. Yeah, and hit that bell notification in the top right hand corner so you'll be made aware anytime I upload videos to YouTube, which I do often. And I'm just going to say it like that. I do it often. Also on my YouTube channel, if you click on playlist, when you click on the playlist, you'll see I have categorized my tutorials. So if you follow me for, crafting, then you'll see a playlist for crafting. You also see a playlist for sublimation. You'll also see a playlist for nail boo because I do my own nails. And I talk to you about how to do nail boo. But I don't want to bombard you with things that you did not subscribe to. So go to the playlist, and that's how you can see what you subscribe to my YouTube channel for. It'll make it easier for you. All right. All right, guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Again, thank you guys for supporting me on my YouTube channel, and thank you guys for being in my Facebook group, Candoris's Cricut and Creative Crafters. And sometimes I get people that are looking for me, and they go to my Facebook page. And I normally keep my Facebook page for my personal friends and family. Not that I don't think that you guys are my friends, because I love you all. But not to bombard my family with craft stuff like that. So that's why I created a Facebook group. And again, it's Candoris's Cricut and Creative Crafters. All right. All right, guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. And as always, my motto is each one reach one so that each one can teach one. And you guys have a great day. Bye.